On this episode of the Infowars Blitz, a Homeland Security PDF targets free Americans against Socialist tyranny. Albuquerque cops opened fire on a homeless man, and aborted babies are burned to power households in the UK. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Okay folks, this is the first article of the day here, and this was also a red link on Infowars.com. The article is titled, Homeland Security Exercise Targets Free Americans Against Socialist Tyranny. At the bottom of it, it says, lead document reveal a plan to counter online dissent during martial law. Why should we be surprised about this? And it is from Paul Joseph Watson. The article reads as follows. Leaked Homeland Security document obtained by Infowars reveal detail of a joint DHS and /FEMA national exercise to take place this week. One of the components of which revolves around an effort to encounter online dissent by a group called Free Americans Against Socialist Tyranny, which is degenerate at the implosion of martial law after an earthquake in Alaska. The article goes on to say here that basically the exercise is designed to evaluate readiness in preparedness for a catastrophic incident, natural disaster, or act of terrorism. Some of the scenarios which will be played during the exercise include a series of earthquakes, tsunamis, and nuclear weapon incidents. Now, technically, folks, if you haven't read this article here before, this used to be red linked, and to be honest with you, this is very, very disturbing and scary at the same time. As Alex Jones has said for a number of years, these people are preparing for war with us, and they're about to go operational. The people here who have done this type of stuff, who think that they are above the law, basically above the law, who have captured this country partially, are now making their move, and I basically think that you should get this out to everyone you know, like I have. The main point about this article is that there is a PDF link on this article as well, and basically you all should go read it. I should go read it, just for my sake, so I know what's in it. And I think that basically that for all those people who are going to be preparing for this stuff and doing all this stuff, once you start the guns confiscation, start putting people in FEMA camps, they're not going to go. They're going to fight you and chew you up, because that's what the globalist plan is, as Alex Jones says. They're going to chew you up all the military and police, and then use UN troops to take over this whole country and get the country. Okay, here's the second article of the day here. This article has been covered by Alex Jones back on last Tuesday, and basically it was about a New Mexico man being shot by police. The article is named Shocking Video, Albuquerque Cops Open Fire on Man for Illegal Camping. Underneath it says, APD stands by its use of force, while others label the shooting murder. The article says that the New Mexico police stand by their decision to shoot and kill 38-year-old homeless man James M. Boyd, who last Sunday made an ill-fated decision to stack up in the Santa foothills due east of Albuquerque. Boyd was arguing with the police for more than 3 hours last Sunday in in the foothills after officers went to talk to him about illegally camping in the space. The Albuquerque, according to the article, goes on to say that the Albuquerque police, confronts the man. He says that he's gonna go with them. They throw a flash grenade at him, stick a dog on him, and just open fire on him, and basically kill the guy. And the the sheriff actually just stood by the police chief stood by their decision. A lot of people say that basically, are saying otherwise. That these guys murdered these people, but guess what? They're not even gonna get in trouble for any of this. I mean, this just shows how far we have truly fallen. I mean, the cops are God. I mean, basically, as Al Jones says, and basically, they can do whatever the heck they want. I mean, these people should be fired. And if this doesn't get your attention, I don't know what does. And this is actually police brutality right then and there. So basically, they could easily be, charged with some sort of crime. But they're not going to, because basically they think they're above the law. And trust me, this is going down a road that we don't want to go down. Okay, folks, this is the last article of the day here, folks. And it's a really creepy one at best. For all you women out there who love to use those makeup products, make it look all pretty and hot and cool and whatever, you better make sure you're putting aborted babies on your face, because an article by Paul Joseph Watson clearly says that basically aborted and miscarried babies are being contained as clinical waste, with some big use to power hospitals in the UK as a policy. They have defended as an efficient means to substantially recycle. Well, basically, the article here goes on to say that the program is also irrelevant. The fact that parents who lost babies were being treated without compensation and were not properly consulted on what would happen to their child's remains. For the revelations, the Department of Health slapped an instant ban on the policy, with Health Minister Dan Porter labeling it as totally unacceptable. Well, it should be unacceptable. I mean, literally, you're drinking. I mean, Pepsi puts baby fetuses in their drinks. Yuck. Excuse me, folks. I kind of threw up in my mouth there. And now they're basically, using it for all types of products and whatnot. I mean, the article goes on to say that it is like the parents didn't know what their baby's remains were being used for. And this is pretty sick too. And I do mean sick in the worst way possible. I don't know what to say. I mean, they're actually recycling these things. I mean, God knows what they're doing with these things, to be honest with you. I mean, they could put it in your makeup, as I said before, in the beginning of this recording. I mean, basically, they could put it in makeup and have women basically just put it on your face. It's like a dehumanization program. So when the globalists see us as dumb dolls, they can actually kill us. Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. Let's leave more about yourselves. Please go to the link below, or go to Infowars.com. There you can find hundreds and hundreds of articles about, well, basically anything that is happening in the world. This is Infowars Lupus. I'm Infogunner. Signing off. See ya.